Picture this. You're a child about to go into game crazy.
Rye, dog, that was the bomb diggity, my friend. How'd you do it, dog?
You got a pretty cool dad, so he says you can pick out a game. You search around the store for a little bit, and you finally come up upon a game that has an okay box art, but the gameplay on the back looks pretty cool. Little did you know that you had just won the gaming lottery. Okay, quick show of hands. Who has actually heard of this game? No, seriously, let me know in the comments if you've ever played or heard of this.
There are dozens of us. Dozens!
This is Gotcha Force. Made by Capcom and released for the GameCube in 2003 to almost no advertising and pretty low critical reception. It's no wonder that it only sold 30,000 units in North America. I was one of the lucky few to have purchased this, and I still have my physical copy. Looking at eBay, the game is currently going for $700. Yikes! Apparently Capcom loves this game though. On their Japanese website, they have a bunch of concept art. There's actually a line of action figures that were made for this game that are extremely rare and sought out by collectors in Japan. And Capcom even reprinted copies of the game in 2012, a whole 9 years after it was released. So why was this game so panned? First, let's go over the story. There is none. I mean, there is, but it's almost non-existent. Instead, I'll let the opening explain the story. This is the main character. He's new to town and hasn't made any friends yet. You know, the typical. I really love the look of this animation. It really feels like a Saturday morning cartoon, like it could have aired before Pokemon or something. There's your partner Borg. G-Red goes through the main cast of characters and some of their gotcha Borgs. Here's the Pokedex. It's never given an actual name, so that's what I'm calling it. You could really tell what Capcom is going for here. Kind of a mix between Transformers and Pokemon. Wow. Awesome. Looks great. So far, so good. Can't imagine what could have possibly turned people off from this.
They are the Death Force. They are an evil Gotchaborg corps that fight only to conquer and destroy. Your fighting courage turns into GF energy, which is my battle power.
Oh no.
Alright, there's gotta be a more efficient way.
We've lost.
I'm not talking to you anymore. Huh? Aww.
Mana!
Must be a potato kind of thing.
May the people in the world live in peace.
Okay, so the voice acting is laughably bad. My best guess is the budget for voice acting was almost zero, and they grabbed a couple of the translator's kids to knock it out in a day. The translation isn't much better.
Hey!
Bro, you're on my team!
Hey! I am Orochi, the mighty commander of the Death Force. Alright! Yay! We did it!
Okay, well, we beat her. She's obviously bad, so...
Huh. I don't know.
What? She just said she was their leader.
Hi!
Good idea. Let's go do train. So you're probably wondering, Vesvin, why are you even talking about this game? Well, because of this.
serious.
I'm in danger! We showed them!
We've lost.
And yes, even because of this too.
I'm gonna win. Peter picked pickled pepper perfectly.
Yes, the translation and voice acting are horrible. But that's honestly what elevates this game to a masterpiece for me. Gotcha Force is the video game equivalent to the movie The Room.
You are lying. I never hit you. You are tearing me apart, Lisa!
Critically and commercially derided upon release, but has since gained a large cult following.
I hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Gameplay is divided into 3 sections. The overworld, which is made up of tiles which show a description of the battle and let you pick an ally and their team to fight alongside you. Picking your team, who you're going to bring with you in battle, and the battle itself. Your team against the other. You deplete the other team of all their Borgs, and you win. Or they wipe you out, and you lose. Simple enough. Now, you can't just pick whichever Borg you want right off the bat, though. You have to win battles in order to build up Gotcha Force energy, or GF for short. At the start of the story, you only have enough GF for maybe 1 or 2 units, but the more battles you win, the more you can deploy. Every Borg has a specific amount that they cost to bring into battle, and you can't exceed that cost. Do you bring in your best fighters, even though that would only afford you maybe 2 Borgs? Or do you spread out the cost with some weaker Borgs just to be safe? Once you pick your team, you transport to the arena of the fight, and that's where the magic happens. There are over 200 unique Borgs, and they all have a few ways to attack. Most have some sort of long-range attack, a close attack, as well as a special attack, and sometimes a charge attack. This differs between Borg tribes. Some are supports that can heal you. Some are strictly for debuffs. And some are just for turning you into a cockroach. The Pokemon side of things comes at the end of the battles. While you're not catching Borgs, you do get a random one at the end of most battles. There are 2 types of rarities. If it flashes yellow, it's probably going to be a common Borg. If it's blue, it's a data crystal. Rarer Borgs come in these crystals. If you get multiple of these crystals, then it will combine to give you that specific unit. This gives the game insane replay value, just for the fact that you have to play multiple playthroughs in order to get all the Borgs. I know there's a huge shiny hunting community for Pokemon, and in Gotcha Force, they take shinies to a whole nother level. Not only do certain Borgs come in different colors, but they can come in gold, silver, crystal, etc. Of course, you have to play through the game multiple times in order to even get a chance of seeing one of them.
This is so hard!
That's what she said.
Look, I know I ragged on the voice acting a bit, but there's so much personality in those horribly read lines. Dude, you use a Gotcha Borg. Bro, you use them! Battle with Kakaru. Kakaru? Kakaroo?
Kakarot!
Oh, I love Met. He's like the Vietnam veteran stuck in a child's body.
Exterminate them!
Leave it to good!
But how could I forget, literally, the greatest character in gaming history?
This is impossible from the point of cultural anthropology. Alright, let's by the seashore. Philosophically speaking, this had to happen. Boo-hoo!
So I've talked about the characters, but I haven't even gone over who the main villain in the game is. The Galactic Emperor may be the antagonist, but the real enemy is the camera. The main problem is it always locks onto a target. Battles against aerial opponents are especially difficult because of this. You could switch targets easy enough. I just wish they had implemented a way to freely move the camera.
Gotcha!
Oh, that's a cool looking enemy. How he shoots missiles and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Wonder what else he does.
Dramatic finish!
The design of the Borgs is what really stands out to me in Gacha Force, though. Feels like every one of them was carefully crafted. They all have this charm that just makes me want to come back to the game and see if I can get a Borg I never saw before. In fact, while I'm at it, here's some of my favorite Borgs. Mommy, what's an ICBM?
How dare you?
Is this a Fortnite dance?
I'm on my way!
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Miley Cyrus? Is that you? Whoa.
Rock!
I want one.
Now you're all in big, big trouble.
Yeah! Take this!
What are they doing? No. No! See what I said about the Transformers influence?
Go! Now! No! I'll show you! Not bad! I'm gonna win!
You forgot something.
Show! Right! Take this! Take this! No, this can't be!
I guess the Earth is flat. Look, I don't care what anyone says. I love this game. And it's a shame that this and Custom Robo never got the recognition they deserve. Sure, they had some faults, but I would say games like those over any AAA game nowadays. Games with heart, personality, charm. Wow, it sounds like I'm describing my perfect first date. Also, is it a complete coincidence that two of my favorite games were both on the GameCube, and both you play with centimeter-tall toys? It is a coincidence. It's gotta be. Just want to thank everyone again who watched and subscribed since the last video. It was super crazy that it blew up the way it did for my first YouTube video. And I hate to do this, but like just 25% of you subscribed right now, I could finally move out of Nan's basement and down the street to the park to live in a van down by the river so I can feed the ducks, not moldy bread. Cheers. Love you.
Hi, doggy.
You're my favorite customer.